Oh my god! Am I about to introduce you to Taylor Swift?
Yay!
Yay! Hi. So happy happy the life of a showgirl era beginning.
Woo!
Yay!
What is it called?
The life of a showgirl.
The Life of a Showgirl.
Yes, this is like
why?
backstage. Oh, I love that you're asking these questions. Okay, so why? This is the 12th Taylor Swift album, and this is like the idea behind it is that she's telling, she's showing the live backstage, kind of. She was writing this, according to her, she was writing this album when she was on the tour, the Eras tour. And while the tour looks, fancy and pretty and everything, there is always backstage. But songs are not all that about this show live backstage. It's a lot about her fiance, a lot about some relationship. There are some really nice songs, couple of them like about. I'm not that Swiftie, like I mentioned, who knows all the Easter eggs, and because there are a lot of them. This is Taylor Swift thing. There are some songs about somebody who are kind of her enemy. I don't know who it is about. I saw some theory. I never heard of that person before, but it's really like how smart she shows it in a song. I really loved it. Talking to haters and everything. A lot of songs about her fiance, how I said, and also I don't remember. I only listened to like 3 times. It arrived several hours ago.
When did you wake up?
I woke up at 5 a.m. because it was 5 a.m. when, yeah, because it was 5 a.m. When the album aired. So I thought, yes, I needed time alone, just lie in my bed when everyone is sleeping, and I can just listen to it because actually there are like a lot of like going on threads on Instagram, like social media everywhere, of course, because it's huge event for the fans. And I assume that a lot of fans like listen to the song and they have a lot of emotions and they need to share immediately. And so like the album timeline is 41 minutes. And I just listened straight all 12 songs. Yeah, but there are people who were like, I guess, super emotional, so they like were listening and posting, and I'm not like that. I need, just so everyone will leave me alone and I will just listen.
Soak it in.
Yeah, but somewhere in the middle of the album, I figured that I would like need a stop, a pause to process everything, and then I would listen the next songs. But I couldn't stop. But 12 songs, it's not a lot. Yeah.
I want to know what is your average amount of songs? Yeah.
Usually, it's like a lot of singers do that when they release album, and then there's like edition. I forgot how it's called. It's like extended album.
Oh, okay. Deluxe. Yeah, because
Deluxe.
from Luke. Mm-hmm.
So deluxe version. Usually a lot of artists do that, but like with Taylor Swift, it's usually not like 2 or 3 songs. It's usually like 10 new songs or something. Yeah, her last album, like the Tortured Poets Department, and the second, like this deluxe version, is the Tortured Poets Department, the anthology. It had a lot of, it's like a full new album basically coming.
Yeah, I got it. Wow.
Yeah, a lot.
That's an interesting
A lot. Actually, this song, like the last song of The Life of a Showgirl, is called The Life of a Showgirl, and it's featuring Sabrina Carpenter. So they have a song together.
Wow.
Yes, I know that you already know Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah. Is she, what do they call it? Like, is she her, what is the word?
I think you may be looking for a word protege,
Yeah.
but I don't know I don't know, maybe this word a little bit sound to me like it's a bit negative. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. So Sabrina Carpenter was opening on the Eras tour. I think it was in European leg. And now but before that she from childhood she was, I think, on Disney or maybe on other channel. See, I'm not that deep into this. And also she had several albums before that, but then she boomed. She became super popular after the Eras tour, of course, and she had her own tour, and couple of new albums, like her new this is what we discussed recently, that her new album recently aired, Man's Best Friend, right?
Yeah. With that little bit controversial cover.
Yeah.
Widely, let's say, discussed. Yeah. Threads and all over social media.
Yeah. So, the life of a showgirl is like, what should I tell you about Taylor Swift? Basically, every line in her songs means something. So it's like something about her life or something that is happening in the world. Well, mostly about her life, less than in the world. So there are some Easter eggs. Everything is connected. I thought recently that I have this anti-FOMO because I am afraid to go online because something crazy is going on. Like, for example, with Easter eggs for Taylor Swift new album, and I'm afraid that I'll be lost and really stressed out and anxious because I can't catch up. So I decided that okay, I will listen to music.
There should be some space where her fans can share. Is there something like this? Like,
you mean like a platform?
Yeah, platform.
No, they're just everywhere. They just take over. Like, not today, taking over Threads. Maybe in Instagram as well, but I'm not that often on Instagram. But Threads is like, oh, by the way, I don't know how it works exactly, but if you Threads did something that if you would like, I guess it works like that because it didn't work for me, enough posts about Taylor Swift and post about this new album, you will open an achievement where you can not simply, when you like some thread, you will not simply press heart. The heart will appear this heart on flame. And yeah, there will be this whole animation, but this is only for Swifties. But I guess I'm not that.
Wow.
Yeah. This morning it was not even an hour after the album released, and Rolling Stones, the magazine Rolling Stones, released super detailed review, and I was like, wow, how? But only later I thought I thought it's crazy, so 40 minutes album, so they had 20 minutes. Of course they had some something to prepare before that, but then I figured that Rolling Stone is a huge magazine, right? It's the huge deal, so I guess they just heard songs before that and prepared this review article. But it's been a while. So Taylor Swift, because of why she's that huge star, she for her past couple of albums, she didn't really promote them. She just hey, I will have a new album, and everyone's listening, new records, blah 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 blah. But this time she goes all in. She making a lot of interviews, a lot of stuff going on Instagram, like photo shoots and everything. I ordered a new vinyl, so it should arrive, I don't know, any day soon, starting today. I never did that. Usually I buy them on some store when I'm traveling, but now I'm waiting that it will just arrive to my door.
Oh, this is so cool. What do you think is the secret of her success?
Yeah, that's. I don't think there's a secret. It's a secret. No, okay. So I've been listening to Taylor Swift for the past, I don't know, 16 years, maybe almost all of her career. And it wasn't like I wasn't huge fan all the time. It was just, I remember I first heard her songs on some fun videos on YouTube. And I was, wow, I like that song. It's a nice song. I like the lyrics. And then like it just like a snowball that rolling off
Gradually.
yeah. Then she disappeared, and I thought, maybe she just ended her career. Stars do that, artists do that. Okay. And then like no, she didn't. Like she came back. Like it appeared that there was the whole story. She was canceled, and then she came back, and everything. So the secret, she don't stop. First of all, she keeps working. She does really awesome lyrics. I don't usually love the music. It's more about lyrics. Though there are good melodies, of course, but lyrics is everything. Really, it's just she's just really honest and vulnerable in her like songs. And we're the same age, by the way, so we're all here at Taylor Swift. Yeah. So basically when I was like 16, 17, she was that way, and she had some romantic stories, blah blah blah, and she was sharing her pain and her excitement, and you can relate instantly. Then she went through some more serious stuff, right? Like when your values are suffering, right, or something that you face in your adulthood happens, and you facing that too. Of course, it's like a little bit different levels of life, but still, it's like feelings are the same, so you can relate it as well. And then she grew up, and her music, her lyrics became deeper, and something is more painful, something is more catchy, and and straightforward, and like she stood up for haters. She's talking about what we're feeling. So when we don't have this capacity in ourselves, to share our feelings, to speak up, blah blah blah, there's Taylor Swift who does it. Also, the real life stories, like it's the whole mashup, her personal journey. So basically, it's like a mix of having power in being vulnerable, speaking up what we all feel, sharing, and so everyone can relate.
What is the average age of her listeners?
So there is an interesting. So I guess mostly the millennials. I believe that there is like a wave of teenagers who are into Taylor Swift now, because when I went to the concert, I was like, and a lot of millennials are on social media who's posting like some videos with Taylor Swift, about Taylor Swift, blah blah blah. And then I came to the concert, and there were a lot of teenagers, like a lot of teenagers, and me. And I was like, okay, it's sad. But no,
She's expanding her audience, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I didn't really care, but I just noticed it because I had fun, of course. I had a good time. But yeah, and then I thought, but when teenagers are emotional, so they can, see life through her songs more, brightly. But it's not only because of them, because like I said, I've been listening to her for many years, and she just helped me get through some stuff.
Aww.
Yeah, and it's also good that you have like her songs for different periods of your life, and when you listen, but it's not only with her, right? It's with music in general. You listen to some song, and you're going back to that feeling, to that time, which is nice. So
You have your favorite already? I mean,
from the new album,
do you have a favorite song?
let me look at it, because it's different album opened. I really loved the father figure. Actually, yesterday or the day before yesterday, there was a post that the father figure, it was a song of George Michael, and she reach out to George Michael's label, right, who owns the his songs, his works, because he's no longer with us, right? And she asked if she can use this like title and partly song and reshape it, reform it like she wants to. And they were, of course, like, yes, please do. And they posted something like, we were happy to do that, blah blah blah, and wish you all the success with the new album and everything. So, and I even listened to George Michael's Father Figure this morning as well. So basically, the chorus part is the same, like two lines about Father Figure is the same, but it's completely different. It's really like, as I listened to it only a couple of times, so I don't remember exactly, but it's just really powerful. It's just really powerful. I also loved, Actually Romantic. Actually Romantic is really nice. It's not about romance, how you might think. It's actually about that person, a hater person, who had something. I thought, first of all, I thought about Kim Kardashian, because they had the whole story. But now, like I saw something. I saw something online that it's about a different person, and I don't know the person, to be honest. But it's more like, oh, you're so sweet. It's actually really nice that you think that much about me. Like Taylor singing to that person, like that person is all the time like hating her or something, and she's like, oh, that's actually sweet. That's actually romantic that you think like no other man even like loved me like you do, because you all the time you think about me like you. So it's really one of those songs that helps dealing with haters. Um, I'm just cancelled. Also, there's a song cancelled where she's like saying, "I love my friends cancelled," because like everyone, it's about like how everyone has some closet, some skeletons in the closet. Everyone, not nobody is perfect, and so like, but like, welcome to my underground world. And we all here are like that, and but at least I know who my friends are. There's a song called, I think it spells Opalit. I even Googled it.
Wow, there's, yeah. Taylor Swift, yeah, wow.
Personal
People have
growth.
already shared some videos. This is crazy. Transitions and personal growth.
Yeah,
It can be used during meditation to connect with one.
right?
A crystal. It's more of a.
Crystal.
It seems like, okay, okay. This is a stone. I wonder how it should be. Oh, there isn't such a word in Cambridge Dictionary.
Isn't?
Opalite.
Opalite.
Opalite. Okay, opalite.
Opalite is pronounced opalite in both American and British.
So it has really nice, rhythm, and like the Fate of Ophelia. Also, you saved me from the Fate of Ophelia, Ophelia from Hamlet, because she was like really down. Because before this relationship, she was in like 6 or 7 years relationship, and then but they weren't married, nothing like that. And then no one knows exactly, but it looks like he cheated on her, and yeah, he cheated on her, and maybe something else happened, but we don't know it exactly. Maybe some do, I don't. So yeah, and she was like super sad, and of course like miserable, blah blah blah. And she could have this Fate of Ophelia from Hamlet. I don't remember exactly, but I remember that she was sad, and I guess died, because it was Shakespeare's tragedy. Everyone died there. Yeah, and like this guy appeared and just Maybe.
How long have they been together?
I think a couple of years now or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like several months. Yeah,
No.
because sometimes people are just being over optimistic because they're on hormones. Yeah,
Yeah.
in that phase, in the first phase, like being so excited.
Yeah,
And
no,
like,
it feels like a real thing.
oh, cool. And
Yeah.
I would like to also bring up this question about how it affected your English in general. Yeah, because I know, every time you say, oh, I know this word, or I know this phrase, this is from Taylor Swift song. I feel like, wow,
Yes.
a huge tool for learning English. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your experience?
I just so what I told you how I love to do like years ago. I just love to. It was even before Taylor Swift, but almost right before she appeared in my life. I just listened to songs and I loved figuring out the words. Um, and so basically Taylor Swift has super complicated words sometimes that, like, speaking people, like natives, need to use dictionary to figure out. And I still don't know some of those words. But as I listen to it a lot, yes, and it's like sometimes I listen and I like, oh, okay, this is what it means, or I can remember what it means because it was in a song. I looked it up and like, okay, and then I can use it because. So yes, I think that just learning new words using songs, it's a really nice way, especially if you love this music.
And I really love, the thing that it's not like you say, I need to learn English via the music.
Yeah.
It's just how you connect your passion, yeah, to your real life, because you wouldn't learn these words, with such eagerness and willingness because, and just listening, you're doing something which really it cheers you up and you are learning. I think this is the way learning should be. Of course, there are situations where, but it's going to have such a huge impact. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is cool. So this is a huge part of your life. I mean, Taylor Swift and everything connected to her.
Yes, it is.
You are like, you can call yourself a fan, yeah, and
I can call myself a Swiftie, yes.
this is what they're called.
Yeah, we call ourselves
And
Swiftie.
that you're not that kind of tough. You're not so into you.
Yeah, I feel anxious when I see all of this stuff. Like, okay, there will be like several interviews. There will be like maybe some other tracks, though she said there wouldn't, but we expect it. There are always some Easter eggs. There's always like, oh, for example, so one of the symbols of this album is like a key that opens lock. And then like it's the orange door that leads us to this new era. Every album is like an era. That's why Eras Tour. And it has different colors. So this is orange. And so this key, the stage of the Eras Tour that happened, like it started in 2023, and so they started to prepare to it at least in 2022 or even before that, the stage was in the shape of this key. So it's crazy how it's planned.
Yeah, with her, probably I think part of her success, she's like, she can honor it, yeah, or she can be like praised. Her marketing director, I don't know who that person is. What do they called? There's a person behind this, definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, she does something as well. She comes up with some stuff, but yeah, there should be a team who's working.
She's like, like brainstorming and then accepting some decisions and etc. Because she's just not able. Her main role is to take care of herself and produce the lyrics. As far as I know, people, they're taking care of their like states, moods, physical, mental things.
I guess so.
And
I mean, yeah, she definitely. no, not definitely. Okay, I believe that it started with her, but now it's so crazy that I think that it's not only her who does it. Like, there's a huge corporation, like it's billions. There are billions of dollars there, so there should be some team who's, of course, as well working on it. Um, yeah, but it's fun. Fans love it. Like they love. It's like solving the case. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but for me, it's a bit stressful. I'm just always, all the time, I feel like I'm missing out. I'm missing out. I need to do something about it. Um,
How do you think she feels about it?
I don't know. I think, look, I saw it somewhere, maybe on Threads as well, but I think it was when Eris Tourist still was going on. Um, and everyone was, how is she so productive, how like it's incredible, like she's on the road, she's on tour, and still she releasing new album, like it was with previous album. How is how and then some guy said like, well, she has the whole team who arranges like her daily routines. She doesn't need to take care to organize this stuff. She's free up from that, and so she can purely create, which we
Yeah,
appreciate.
what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's, it's not like everybody, because I've read some books and stories of some celebrities, and, it is really hard to put a lot of work and effort and to concentrate, because they like don't drink, they don't eat things, they kind of do some physical activities, they work with psychologists, and their life is so freaking organized and strict. There's almost no space for spontaneity, and things like that. And a lot of people think that their life is all, like she actually described, all butterflies and
Yeah.
glitter, but no. And she's also doing a lot of work. And I think she's making like the most important decisions about who is going to take care, for instance, of her marketing strategies,
Yeah,
or who's
I
going to
think so.
be her, yeah, producer, etc. She's just finding those right people, and then she's like interacting with them, but in a very maybe narrow way, letting some space for, yeah, taking care of herself.
Mm-hmm.
But that's interesting, and I think she owes her success like to two things: finding the right people and being the right person herself. Like she's showing up for her.
A couple of years ago, the documentary about Britney Spears aired on Netflix. Did you see it?
No.
So there's a
Oh,
documentary
like,
about Britney Spears, and there's a documentary about Taylor Swift. And so no. uh, and I watched documentary about Britney Spears, and right after that, I decided to rewatch about Taylor Swift, and it was so it's just so obvious how there are completely different eras of life. When Britney Spears was basically imprisoned, right, with her. Do you know the story? Like that her father
no,
owned.
but I think, yeah, but I think yeah, but
Yeah, there
I
were
know
like
what.
drugs, alcohol involved. Like people just
But she's still
controlled her.
recovering.
Yeah, people controlled her. She had no, like, she basically they signed some contract though, so that she would have shows in Las Vegas, and she didn't want to do that, but she had to for several years because she was like just like slaved. um, and there were some bad choices because of, also because the industry was really fucked up back then. I don't know, maybe it is now as well, but not that much. So you artists basically were just puppets, and there was all this thing behind it. And now, like when you watch the Taylor Swift documentary, it's like how she is like, no, like she's like taking care of herself and not dealing with this unhealthy stuff, and just in general how she can control what she does and not the other way around, but it's like a battle. So also, by the way, one more reason behind her like this whole phenomenon is that she changed industry. She helped like young artists, female artists, She was a lot of interviews with her when she was younger, and she was like, well, men are allowed to be like to sing about their exes, and it sounds romantic. Women are not. Women are just supposed to be, fun, pretty, or like can't have real feelings, like that. So there were a lot of stuff like, oh, don't date her because she will sing about you, and she's like, well, don't treat me like garbage, I won't, stuff like that. So
We need to wrap this up, yeah?
yeah, maybe we can stop the recording, I believe. Yeah, so thank
Okay.
you.